common courtesy Godwriting too. Beloved, in much writing, including Godwriting, it is worthwhile to entitle something you write. A title may well mean more zest to your writing. Did I mention this to you before? Well, it won't hurt anything to be repeated. By and large, titles are attractors. Certainly, I don't mean overblown titles that are sometimes hoisted on you by one or another strategy these days. You can almost see the strategy coming down the track to run you over. Simple titles are good that say what they have to say. You don't have to run away with titles with all your might in order to follow my will. Sometimes it feels like a toss-up, truth to be said. Who knows in which way you are freer? Who does know the best way to go home? Perhaps it is giving of me to give entitling to you as an exercise of discernment. What is this short or long Godwriting about, you may ask? What is it about this that is good enough, even a-okay? You can even choose a title for your own discernment. A title is meant to point the way. It is a heads-up. It has no ulterior motive. It is to call out itself in advance. It is like train number 2 on track 29. You like to know a title. When you're going to read something, you want to know what you're going to read is about. It is a kind of advanced notifier. It's something of the same way you like to know someone's name that you are going to meet or the name of a school you're going to know. The name doesn't make any difference that you know of. Still, you like to know the name. The name isn't everything, yet it is something. Even at the time, you also like a mystery and not knowing the whole of the table of contents of a story. Truth to be told, there often is more satisfaction in knowing more just as there is satisfaction in knowing less, or in never knowing the rest of a story. My children are pulled from many diverse angles, to the end, or not any ending of a story, knowing or not knowing that someone still is alive or ever married, or ever had children or where they are or are not. You like to know precisely what happened, yet there is also the idea that you don't want to know, for it seems too much to carry around. Maybe it doesn't really matter when all is said and done. How much carrying can you carry? Carrying around and what you don't carry are a kind of lockdown either way. You're not sure which is favorable, completeness or unknownness, nor who in the world really knows what either adds up to. You honestly wonder what all the items amount up to. Which is worth wondering about most, completion or fewer answers? Which is something better to wonder about, total completion, or somewhat completion or too much, which is actually the more compliant, the fullest or the emptiest, and who can say? Which is more exciting actually, all the answers or none? Doesn't the unknown also have a place in every life somewhere? What would the process of Godwriting be if all were known precisely from A to Z? Of course, what would you amount to? You resound everywhere, seeking everything. What are words anyway that they account so much for, and tales of life and love, including courage and heroism and Godwriting to set the tone. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff.